In this video, you will see how Andrew Tate treated Piers Morgan like a school kid.
Turn to the wall.
Now, I'm not going to be playing the whole interview because we have all seen it, but take a look at the body language of Andrew Tate. So here you see him giving answer, but occasionally his lips, he can see he's opening his lips wide open to make a point that everything that he is saying not coming from a logical perspective or logical truth, but also passion that is related with it. He's very, very passionate about this particular topic, and he is going to defend the children of Palestine. Now, this is how you see Andrew Tate behaving and opening his mouth again and again, this time again. And then if you fast forward, you see again, he's opening his, this is not how he normally would talk. Now, here comes the finger where he is schooling now Piers Morgan, telling him that, listen, buddy, or listen, my child, you have to understand my point, my perspective, because you're not able to see the truth. Piers Morgan is not able to see the truth because of his boss, as Andrew Tate, he mentioned, that your boss is not allowing you to know the truth. Now, this finger coming out basically referring to the fact that it is Andrew Tate who is dominating the conversation, because we know he is an alpha male. Wherever he goes, he takes up the stage, and he is again pointing his finger towards Piers Morgan over and over and over again in this just few clips. As you can see, he's doing it over and over. Now he's leaning back a little bit because he is, looks like to me, he's frustrated with Piers Morgan not understanding, because he definitely watched some of Piers Morgan's previous interviews. Now, here you have Piers Morgan just very much, the weak person. He has, his facial expression is very, very defensive. He is just asking question. He is there just to interview Andrew Tate. That's all he wants to do. But in reality, we know Piers Morgan, when he was schooled by Andrew Tate, he felt this person was bullying him, or that this person was lecturing him, to the point where Piers Morgan felt very submissive to Andrew Tate. And this is why you see a lot of people on the internet saying that it was Andrew Tate's podcast, not the other way around. And you can see now, he's looking at the camera. Now, this is a very daring move. So when he was looking at the camera, it was when he mentioned that he doesn't know anything about the genocide taking place. So Andrew Tate now responding to him, saying that your boss is not allowing you to know the truth. Your boss is, blindfolding you. So by looking at the camera, he is directly talking to Piers Morgan's boss on the TV. This is insane. Very, very dangerous, because his boss will probably watch this interview and he will feel threatened and challenged by Andrew Tate. Now he's looking at the camera, then looking back at Piers Morgan, and now again leaning forward, showing his aggressiveness. And while you see Piers Morgan, this kind of lip position is when somebody is actually feeling the stress, the pressure. This is absolutely somebody who is closing his or tightening his lips because he doesn't want to trigger Andrew Tate anymore by mistake. So he's very, very careful, perhaps, with his lips, and feeling a little bit shy and awkward, because this guy is going very, very aggressive, Andrew Tate, against Piers Morgan. So he's not only leaning backward, but also he is, as you can see, closing his lips and becoming very, very defensive. Now, take a look at, again, Andrew Tate. Now, this hand movement is a very dominant position. Very dominant position. When you try to explain someone and you show the other side of your hand, not the palm, but the other side of the hand, it basically shows that you are teaching that person. It is not that that person is telling you something to accept. It is rather you are telling him here, Andrew Tate, to this palm position. He's telling Piers Morgan, listen to me. You better listen to me, because you don't get it. You don't understand. You're a schoolboy. And this is how Andrew Tate dominated the entire interview. Now he's moving again this hand and lecturing Piers Morgan and also his followers, Piers Morgan's fan base, over and over again. And then again, you can see Piers Morgan very, very defensive, very, very cautious. He did not want to trigger Andrew Tate. Now you see the hand coming, and this is a very, very dominant hand position again. As I said, I studied body language. This is why I'm telling you guys all of these things. And then you can see him almost shouting almost shouting at Piers Morgan.
Then you're asking me what I would do if my family was
You're not
blown
in a
to
jail.
pieces?
You're not in a jail. Hang on.
You're asking
You're
me what
not-
I would do if another government
Andrew,
came along and
you
blew
won't-
my family to pieces?
You won't.
Now he is appealing Andrew, can you please calm down? He said, Andrew, please listen to me. You are freaking out and you are intimidating me. You're not freaking out. You are making me very, very scared in this room because you never know what Andrew Tate will do next. So he was very, very scared, Piers Morgan, very, very scared. Also remember, guys, Andrew Tate is a boxer, right? So he might pull a punch at Piers Morgan. So for him to get a little bit uncomfortable with this kind of aggressiveness from Andrew Tate is pretty normal, well, to me at least. And all the while you see Andrew Tate giving him lecture. Now you can see his hand position, Piers Morgan, is totally different than Andrew Tate's hand position. We have seen Andrew Tate showing the outer side of his hand to Piers Morgan. As you can see, this is the outer side of it. When Piers Morgan is actually showing the inner side, he's showing his palm to Andrew Tate. And this is a position where you are begging somebody. When you are begging somebody for something, that's when you open up your palm, you show your palm. Just like beggar on the street, you will see them. They're showing their palm, not their the other side of the hand. So this is how it all went, and Piers Morgan became very, very defensive, very, very scared when Andrew Tate was and again is he see here his palm position is downward, means that he is not feeling very aggressive. He's begging Andrew Tate to just calm down and don't scare me anymore.